What I think we're not talking enough about as to why we got here and where we may be going, I think one of the black swan elements that I'm just realizing around the COVID market that led us here is the fundamental flaw in the way that we appraise residential properties. We appraise residential properties based purely on comparable sales, and the most recent comparable sales are the ones that we take into the most consideration, which in a stabilized market that is based on wages and asset prices in isolation makes perfect logical sense. But when the market starts to see hyperinflation and it goes up like it went up in North Texas 20% in 1 year, and then you're basing the value off of those inflated comps, now it creates a vortex of price increases that are justified, and appraisals basically are just justified on unfounded other appraisals that are also not based on how much people make and can actually afford. And so now you have a whole bunch of mortgages that were signed off on for appraisals that were compared to other inflated property prices. And at no point along the way did the system go, how much money do people actually make at their jobs, and can they afford to sustain this style of living, or are we going to be in trouble in a few years?
Well, it's the same thing that happened right before the '08 crash.